What?
I've been waiting for you, friends.
I'm not leaving you behind!
Dr. Wowie.
I'm not a terrorist!
Calm down!
Impossible!
Just take a look at this.
Oh no!
What's going on with that radio?
I have done all I told you. Ho! What?
Yeah.
Bad voice acting in video games. Hey, I love it. Alright, so I managed to pull some samples for Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. A third-person kind of beat-em-up action-adventure game. Me and my brother loved it. We almost beat it, and then he played it solo and he beat it, so damn.
Because Morgan.
Yeah. But we had a hell of a lot of fun playing this game, but the thing is, though, some of the voice acting was pretty rubbish. Let's listen to some of it then, shall we?
Yeah.
You must find your way off the island before it crumbles into the sea. Make your way to the Wuxi Academy.
As done, we must make our way to the Wuxi Academy.
We must get off the island before it crumbles into the sea.
It doesn't sound very
It sounds very robotic.
Yeah, it's not like, oh my god, this place is gonna collapse and kill you all. Get out of here! No, it's just, you must get out. You will die. Go to the Wuxi Academy. Help me at the Wuxi. You're right, it does sound very robotic and seems to struggle pronouncing.
Where's the passion?
Where is that's right, Raiden. Come on, you've got two of the greatest warriors right here, and they are about to die, and they must get out. Again, he doesn't really seem to care. I think he just got out off like watching a great anime binge, and he got up. He's like, "Oh, I've got to help out Liu Kang and Kung Lao. You must get out. Go to the Wuxi Academy. Bye."
Can I watch anime now?
I'm going back. Shut up. I hate you all. All right, let's play some more.
This is Shang Tsung. This is my chance. I will not be fooled again, Shang Tsung. What?
What? Liu Kang? That was your performance? That sucked! I will not be fooled by you. What? Oh my god! This point, when Liu Kang attacks Kung Lao, his ally, thinking that it's the evil sorcerer in disguise. Have you noticed that those two voices sounded a little bit familiar?
It's the same dude, isn't it?
I wouldn't be surprised if it was, to be honest. I haven't checked, but it does honestly
sound like the same dude.
It honestly sounds like, I am Liu Kang, and I am Kung Lao. We are two different people. What? Oh my goodness! I'm going to be attacked! This is horrific! What? Honestly, it sounds...
He just says what at every single bit of his dialogue. I'm going to go here now. What?
But honestly, it sounds like the same person sitting in a cubicle, bored, like, I will not be stopped by you, Shang Tsung.
What?
What? Oh my goodness, you're attacking me. Stop it. That's mean.
What?
Pretty lifeless. Alright, let's play some others.
It is Reptile. We find him. Maybe we find your girlfriend. Kitana is not my girlfriend.
Kung Lao, Katana's not my girlfriend.
Shut up, she is too.
So honestly, this is supposed to be Shaolin monks, you know, honorable,
manly,
powerful. They sound like a pair of 12-year-olds bickering. We find her, then we can find your girlfriend. Ha ha ha. Liu Kang, you have girlfriend with der. I've seen nativity plays with better acting than this. Honest to God, that is the ultimate punch in the ribs, I must say.
Raiden. Shang Tsung, you defy the Elder Gods. You are violating the rules of Mortal Kombat, you traitor.
Not the Elder Gods, but the Elder Gods. Just to clarify. Arg! I challenge ye to Mortal Kombat.
Round fight one.
Not to mention that gruff voice. That was Shang Tsung, the evil sorcerer.
Great. Are you sure it's not the same person voicing all the characters? Because to me it does.
I honestly believe that you got one guy and said, all right, voice a Thunder God. Okay then. Voice a Shaolin monk. All right then. Voice another Shaolin monk. Rightio. Voice an old man who's a sorcerer. Okay then. Raiden,
I sound...
I'm so sorry. I had a sore throat. Hello there, Raiden. I'm gonna kill you now. Yeah, they didn't really put a lot of effort into actually getting an old guy. It's not like...
It's just low budget at its worst.
Too right. And all the people currently listening and keep saying, what? Lollies,
I think the what's reverberating elsewhere.
I think so. I think everyone's just now quoting Kung Lao with, what?
And it's just like, reverberating, what?
We saved the best for last. Let me just add some context. Baraka, evil monster with blades on his arms, stabs a monk in the face and tosses the corpse over towards Liu Kang and Kung Lao, our heroes.
Right.
This is their reaction.
Are you okay?
Honest to God.
What? You had your head torn off your body, and all you can ask is, "Are you okay?" And you just see his lifeless corpse going, "Yeah, just fine."
Yeah, I feel just peachy. I've been decapitated. What do you think, guys? Dead. Honest to God, they actually say, "Are you okay?" to someone who's just been impaled in the face. They just watched all of it. Are you okay? These are Shaolin monks going around slaughtering countless monsters with fatalities and bladed weapons, etc. And they don't realise that a pointed object through the brain kills a person. I don't even think they know that they're killing people. They think that... I can just imagine them cutting someone in half and go, there, that guy's knocked out. I punched his head off. Great, he'll be out cold for a while. Master Raiden, look at all these people we knocked out. Yeah, knocked out. Let's go with that. Then again, it could be worse. I mean, these guys keep saying that they should have ran in, see the corpse getting, thrown their way after being impaled, and then look at him and go, what? Honest to God, should we just replace
everything with what? Yeah, it'll work better.
Make your way to the Wu Shi Academy. What? I said, make your way to the Wu Shi Academy. What? Liu Kang wins fatality.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry, I appear to be mumbling. Liu Kang wins fatality.
What?
Oh, let's just put the subtitles on. Yay! That was the Pokemon theme from the telly with Pokemon on. You're listening to Jake the Voice and Aston on Cyberden. It's a great show. It's about Tekken games. Listen to me and I'll listen to you on the Cyberden. It's not as good when I use these lyrics.
Also, we're better than Ash.
Yeah, that sucked. Okay, let's just try the Digimon theme with Cyberden. Boom chicka boom chicka boom chicka boom. Cyberden, it is good. You should listen now. Let's just give
something like that.
Let's give it while we're ahead. Funny enough, speaking of Pokemon, I remember watching a few episodes a year ago or so with my old flatmates, and we like to watch anime together.
Yeah.
Spent many a night on the sofa binge watching anime. And one night we decided to watch some Pokemon because that was on just some stuff.
Yeah.
And we watched some of the episodes and we thought, God, some of these episodes are terrible. Some of the, like the creepy messages at times and the bad jokes by 4Kids. And one of the characters had some truly awful voice acting. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love, for example, Gary Motherfriggin Oak with his ish. Ish. I think, though, one of the worst voices I heard in that show was during this horrible episode when a trainer left his Charmander out in the rain. And, of course, if the Charmander's tail, since it's on fire, if that goes out, it dies. And he left it out in the rain, and it's cowering under a leaf, and he's...
Oh, no.
And he's laughing at it, like, laughing at its misery. And, of course, he's the bad guy, therefore. But his voice, though, worse than that, it's like, oh, look at that Charmander out there. Sorry, is that supposed to be a British voice? That is the worst British voice I've ever heard, and I've heard JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the English dub, with, hello there, I am from Britannia land, and I am English. I mean English.
English.
I mispronounced it. Oh, no! But Honest to God, that character from Pokemon just like, hi, I'm a bad guy.
I think puberty hasn't hit him yet.
It'll hit him eventually.
When he's about 25.
20. Probably so.
Can we all just take a moment to realise how sucky Ash was as a trainer?
That too, yeah.
Because he never caught them all. I could wipe the floor with him, and I barely play Pokemon.
Hell, he could say, Pikachu, use Thunderbolt! And I could go, kid, give me your lunch money. Beat him up. I do think Brock from Pokemon is quite possibly one of the greatest characters in anime. Our inner self, the ability to try and flirt with ladies and fail all the time, quite like myself.
And have jelly donuts!
Not to mention, what's this? Rice balls? No, Ash, they're not rice balls. That would imply that Japan exists. They're jelly donuts! But I'm pretty sure Japan does exist, and it has many other foods. It's like jelly donuts! Okay, don't hurt me.
And the mystical power of eyesight that Brock holds.
That's it, and of course the iconic line, I know, I'll use my frying pan as a drying pan. By God, yes, Brock, yes.
You beautiful man.
I love you. You are my new husbando. You are my new husbando. L from Death Note, get out of here. You're not my husbando anymore. It's Brock. Actually, take that back. I'm keeping L. I'm keeping L from Death Note.
I'm having Brock then.
What if our favourite video games were British?
Oh,
I kind of got inspired by two things. Number one, this little internet meme going around with a picture, which eventually gets less detailed, and yet on the side, the text gets more detailed. Like, for example, I don't know, Michael Rosen going, nice, and then pleasant. Then I find this particularly enjoyable.
Oh, yeah, see that? I saw those.
Then I was also more inspired by... I was more inspired by the this little running gag that went on, especially with the likes of like Team Fortress 2 videos.
Yeah.
When people would make them British by playing Buck, the famous composer Buck, playing some Buck while rewriting all the dialogue, making them say some truly ridiculously detailed stuff because they're British.
Yeah.
For example, I have a sample over here. Let me just let us play the lovely Bach music, 8-bit form, of course. I feel even more British now. So, from Team Fortress 2, here's an example. Sniping's a good job, mate. In British form, that's striking from a distance location by means of high-powered single-shot weaponry represents a most enjoyable and very fulfilling activity performed in the exchange of payment, my associate. And, failings is replaced with mental impressions of moral sentiment. So I got some other lines here from, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, all you had to do was follow the damn train, CJ! Is now, the sole objective that had to be accomplished was to pursue the coal-powered locomotive transporting various goods across great distances, one who I refer to by the first letters of thy forename and surname bestowed upon you by your absent parental figures. Duke Nukem 3D. Damn, those alien maggots are gonna pay for shooting up my ride. That is now in British form, that is now Poppycock, Dash It All, and 1,000 Curses. The intergalactic invaders currently infesting the local area will receive a mastodonic punishment for inflicting great damage upon my transportation vessel. See, it just feels so British now, doesn't it, Aston?
Yes, we got to make this a regular thing now.
Our IQs are expanding 10-fold, 50-fold. In great distances, I used the word mastodonic unironically here.
Yeah.
Okay, how about Resident Evil? That was too close. In fact, no, let's just play the sample. Hang on.
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
That iconic line.
Yeah.
Instead of saying, you were a Jill sandwich, it would be, I shall not hesitate to say that you were liberated just moments before the devious trap was to crush every muscle, bone, and organ in your body. If my intervention was poorly timed, you, Madam Jill Valentine, would have closely resembled the contents of a food that is commonly trapped between 2 slices of baked dough. Indeed, hear, hear, Sir Barry! Yes, all right, quite so.
Sir Barry Burton, Esquire.
Baron Burton.
Lord Baron Burton.
Mortal Kombat. Let's say Liu Kang wins. Fatality.
Yeah.
Let's make that British. The opponent has been robbed of their once precious life with a killing blow dealt by the more skilled pugilist in this iconic battle of fisticuffs, swordplay, supernatural powers, and other bizarre weaponry. Don't think it has quite that ring to it as fatality.
Yeah.
But I still think it was worth a shot to make that British.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite posh. For example, in Mortal Kombat.
And it makes sense as well because it's kind of like based on like the old school British version of dueling, like 10 paces back and all that.
Pistols at high noon, or shall we go for fireballs at high noon? I think Shao Kahn will walk around with a top hat, and every time you damage him, he would go, "Oh, I say, goodness gracious, poppycock, dash it all!"
Really?
Oh, goodness me.
And then you get someone's decapitated head, your opponent's decapitated head going, "Well played, sir!"
Well played, sir. Here, here. Yes, well done. So that was If Video Games Were British. I quite enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
I probably enjoyed it a bit more than I should have. Eerie, creepy, ambient. That's what the original Resident Evil music was, you see. The Resident Evil director's cut version, well, listen for yourself.
What the? This is victory music.
That sounds like a twisted version of a game show.
Yeah.
You're watching Resident Evil. We've got right here Jill Valentine against the Tyrant.
It sounds like that kind of sadistic game show where you pit like some sort of celebrity dug up from the graves of obscurity and then just placed against this tyrant.
You're gonna be
without knowing they've been fed to this thing to lower the body count more.
You'll be fighting this 10-foot abomination right here. 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, how about this one? That, completely urgent music. You've been caught by Plant 42. How about this one from the director's cut version? Is it me, or does that sound like a twisted version of, for example, like a comedic reel of maybe mishaps, and then it goes completely dark, takes a dark turn, like...
A bit like those Mario levels in those haunted castles a bit.
I think one of the funniest things is not within the director's cut version, but I think it was the Japanese version and the non-Japanese version. Our version we got like when it does the roll call and shows all the characters at the start, like Chris Redfield.
Does it play Chucklevision?
Can you imagine?
Yeah. Just have
I don't even watch a Chuckle Brothers.
To me, to you, to me, to you. Yeah.
Is that you too? You too!
I think Chris and Barry would make a great like slapstick comedy couple. But anyway, so yeah, with the roll call at the start, like and with the Japanese version, it's like I gotta fight for my life today. Gotta fight. And, yeah, it's very camp. The best thing is at the start of the song, when you see Chris, you hear the I got a shotgun. That's so kind of
that campy
sets the scene for a serious survival horror game, campy, cheesy music.
What? I've been waiting for you, friends.
I'm not leaving you behind!
Dr. Wowie. I'm not a terrorist!
Calm down!
Impossible!
Just take a look at this.
Oh no!
What's going on with that radio?
I have done all I told you. Ho! What?
Yeah.
We have, once again, even more samples from Resident Evil.
I think that's all the game consists of. Just
bad voice acting.
Just game, 98% voice acting, and just the other 2% is just gameplay.
It's just a goldmine of bad voice acting, and it's so hilarious to listen to. So let's listen to some of these samples, and we'll make some comments in between then.
Jill, you're here too.
Yes, you're here too?
Aston, you're here too.
Jake, you're here too?
Jake, you're here too as well?
Yeah, well, but are you here too?
But am I here?
Aston, are you here too?
It seems I'm here too. Are you?
Yeah. An interesting response. You're here too. Yeah, you're here too. I guess. I thought it was obvious,
you're
but...
the only people in this mansion. Of course, you're gonna... But didn't they enter the mansion together? That's what...
Yeah.
They entered together.
Yeah, and they surprised each other.
Oh, yeah, you exist. Yeah, I guess I do.
Yeah.
That came as a surprise as me too, Jill.
Wesker is a crazy man.
That's an
Really?
interesting way. Oh my god, this guy, he's gone insane, he's gonna kill us all. Or let's just go with, Wesker's a crazy man.
It sounds like negative, like oh, my friend Dave, he's a crazy guy.
He really is a wacky dude. Hey Barry, where's Wesker? Oh, Wesker's a crazy man. Oh, that's great to hear. No, Jill, he's gonna kill us all. He's a crazy man. You're really underselling it, Barry.
I'll just go and get some fresh air and be eaten by a monster.
Did Barry just have an emo moment there?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go.
He's listened to crawling too many times. I'm just gonna go outside and get eaten by a monster.
Crawling in my Jill sandwich. These wounds. Take a look at this. I think.
Should do a remix of that.
But it sounds like he's trying to do some sort of like scary story. And I reached for the door. I said, Jill, I'm gonna get fresh air. And then suddenly, I got eaten by a monster.
But why are you here then if you got eaten by a monster?
What? What? Barry's fanfic.
Oh,
and he's getting comments online. So, what does everyone think? Barry, this sucks. How could you be alive? Yeah.
It just defies all logic.
Yeah. I think that's the entire game. It defies all logic. At least with the original voice acting.
Oh, too right.
Yeah.
What a monster. I can't believe... What the hell is this place anyway?
Oh, darn. I killed a giant mutant plant with a flamethrower and I can't believe... What the hell is this place? Oh, arg!
It's annoying, right, when you go on weekends and just casually slaughter giant monsters and mess.
But you're more concerned that what the place is.
Yeah.
Oh, this is such a minor inconvenience. This makes me very angry.
Hey, you want at least, if you're going to kill a monster, you want to kill it in a nice, clean house, mansion.
Yeah.
And I can't believe it. It sounds like he's Marvin the Martian. Like,
oh,
that rabbit has stolen the Jill sandwich. This makes me very angry. Don't trust Barry to do drama or anger
or acting
or anything.
I wouldn't trust him with anything.
Yeah. I wouldn't even trust him as just the guy in the background. Like, we better search something. I know a guy. He'll help us out. Yes, I will. Barry, you're not supposed to say anything.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Well, Chris, I'll be sure to come back and help you soon. Will you wait here?
Thanks. I'll be waiting here for you.
Jill comes up if you play the Jill campaign. Chris, you're alive, and you're trapped in a cell. Yeah. Will you help me out? Okay. Will you wait here?
I'm in a cell.
Hell yeah.
I'm in like a 6 meter by 12 by 20 meter cell. I'm not going anywhere.
Well, I don't really have a choice, Jill, but all right then, I'll wait here. Yeah. What do you expect him to say, Jill?
No, I'm going to casually escape for the cell and not wait for you.
He's not really going to like melt into a pool, then kind of slither out, then suddenly get out and go, no, I'm coming with you. Ah!
Like in Terminator 2, where like melts and goes through.
He's like, I'm waiting.
So, did I mention that the stars, members of Resident Evil, I think they're a bit out of touch from reality. You know, I don't think they're quite...
It seems like some weird mind trip that they've been on.
I think they're all just completely insane, basically. Yeah. They think they're going around a mansion, but they're all just like strapped in the asylum, thinking, I'll save you, Jill. Don't worry, Jill sandwich. Oh, my goodness. And this is what happens when you don't eat your vegetables, kids. You could go crazy like the stars. Paid for by Umbrella Corporation.
Then you get Wesker from the 5th game trying to do like the whole British promos thing. I can imagine the inside of Barry Burton's cell. He just like scribbles Jill sandwich.
He scribbles it in blood.
And
like ketchup as well. Thinking, how the hell did he get a bottle of ketchup? Well, he was going to add it. He was going to add it to the Jill sandwich, but Such a thing does not exist. He's completely delusional. What?
Oh no, you must be kidding! After we've come all the way here!
Ladies first. Go first, Jill.
But Chris!
Give me a chance to play nice guy.
Okay.
What? What?
Great,
Okay.
selling her out pretty much.
Yeah.
That was the final boss roaring, the tyrant, and Jill's like,
Go first, Jill.
You go first. I'm a coward.
Oh, darn! What another minor inconvenience! A monster's gonna kill us all! Ladies first! You go first!
How's that being the nice guy?
Goodbye, Jill.
I think, well, Chris is not sexist. He is not a misogynist.
He's just a coward.
He is making the strong female protagonists go first and fight his battles for him.
Oh,
Simply put.
Well, he just legs it out like a complete pansy.
Pretty much. I'd say, give me a chance to be a nice guy.
By running away.
Okay.
They just see Jill just being torn apart.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty gruesome. Nice work, Jill. I'm on the helicopter. Bye.
That's actually happened in the game.
Well,
Okay,
actually, of course, you got to fight the final boss, and well, there are multiple endings depending on which character you play as and the choices you make, etc. But again, I think I wouldn't call that a nice guy thing to do.
No, just selling out your friends to giant man-eating monsters.
Yeah, I'm sure you can handle it. But Chris, I don't have any ammo or health. I'm sure you'll be fine. Kill it.
Use your bare fists.
Okay. Wow. You could say she was a Jill sandwich, right? Barry, that wasn't funny. Yeah.
I think more likely the STARS members are just like rejects for like special forces.
I think that's wannabe special forces and the thing that it's going to be a great fun time. And then, when they actually get to a proper special forces group, like, hi guys, I saved Jill from a crusher. She was almost a Jill sandwich. Ah!
I killed 300 people in 20 different countries.
With my bare finger. Wow. I killed a monster. Barry killed a plant. He got to the root of the problem. Ah, that's very good, Chris.
Batman
Get out.
Special forces. What?
I am acting.
What? I've been waiting for you, friends.
I'm not leaving you behind!
Dr. Wowie.
I'm not a terrorist! Calm down!
Impossible!
Just take a look at this.
Oh no!
What's going on with that radio?
I have done all I told you. Ho.
What?
Yeah.
I think that was so bad you actually give me kidney failure.
Admit it, everyone, admit it. You love it, really. But in any case, so I've got some samples here, some bad voice acting video game samples. Vampire Knight. Yeah. Let's check out some of the bad voice acting samples.
Oh no! I left my doll Molly up at Snowy Mountain. I can't sleep without Molly.
Oh no! This is such a minor inconvenience. I am acting.
I think Adam's just died. He's died of the awful acting.
I can't.
He can't.
You just literally can't.
He's died.
As someone who has spent 4 years studying acting, that hurts my soul. That sounds like an actor's impression of bad acting. It's so bad.
It's horrible.
A very poor impression of a 9-year-old, an 8-year-old, a toddler. I don't know. I don't know exactly the age, but that's not the point. The point is, oh no, my dolly's over there. Oh dear. Oh,
but
I can so hear the stress.
This poses even more questions for me. Why was a toddler out alone, no less, on the snowy mountain?
I don't entirely know.
Where she could have froze to death.
I think perhaps you're overthinking.
I don't know. It just poses more questions for me.
I suppose.
On top of this, keeping in mind, monsters are spilling out everywhere. These two camp dudes are like, well, we're vampire killers, yet we're vampires. That's right, boy. Let's go kill some monsters. Oh, no, I need help. Oh dear, a little girl. Well, what a stupid toddler going out when monsters are crawling around killing people.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to use your nails, boys.
All right, let's check out some more samples.
Help! Help! My husband's changed into a monster. He has a beard and wears glasses.
Okay, something tells me that this woman isn't that distraught that her husband's a
Oh no,
monster.
my husband has turned into Stanley Kubrick.
He's got beard and glasses.
He's become one of our greatest filmmakers.
Oh, no. I bet you she, smashed through the door like, my husband's a monster. He's sitting right there. Honey, what is it? He's a monster now. Oh, she's just saying that just because we can't afford a divorce. See, he's going to kill me. Are you really that stupid enough to assume... Oh, thank you so much. My husband was going to turn into a werewolf. No, I wasn't. Don't listen to him. He's possessed by the devil. Shut up.
Yeah.
This is a really elaborate bit.
Yeah.
I kind of pictured out the plot in my mind. I think I know what's really going on behind the scenes.
Right.
Okay, let's continue playing those samples.
Success!
And that's what happens when you beat the level. Success!
That sounds like something out of Street Fighter. Not
I just defeated this gigantic mutated vampire bat. Success! No, it should be like mission complete or area liberated. Not success. Go team power.
When the game isn't really kind of
something demonic, satanic. It was evil everywhere, and you're hearing, "Well done, guys! You did a great job." This sounds like
kind of undermines the.
It sounds like a Boy Scout counselor who's really, really cheering for team power. Let's go. Save the old folks from a burning tree.
With the power of kitsch.
With the power of friendship as well. Success!
Impossible! You can't take them on with just a gun!
Oh no! I can't take them on with a gun!
And clearly can't decide which kind of variety of Australian woman she's supposed to be.
I don't even know where this is set, if it's supposed to be like Transylvania or Trans-Australia or America
Or
land.
the Transvaal or South Africa or what?
No idea.
I just kind of
It's like
automatically
it's so-
assume it's like an America land, probably. Just in the deep dark world of America, of Transylvania, located somewhere in America.
Before the dark times.
Before the dark times, in the 1200s, when America discovered England. Okay, Hollywood, don't get any ideas, Hollywood. I've copyrighted these just so you can't use them. But you can't take them on with a gun. Well, sure.
Well, yeah, they're more
if you don't
effective, aren't they?
Well, it's better than harsh language or just whining.
Hear my prayers!
What?
I think that was maybe a priest trying to go Super Saiyan, like, "Oh Lord, hear my prayers." So to top this game off, Vampire Night, we have camp vampire hunting kind of 20-year-old handsome dudes with guns. We have a lady who can't seem to figure out what emotion she's trying to convey and tell them that her husband's a werewolf monster when she's probably not.
Yeah.
We have a girl who left her dolly somewhere in dangerous territory, wandering around during supposedly peaceful times, and vampires are coming out, and oh no, I needed my dolly. And to top it all off, we have a man who goes, "Hear my prayers." Trying to sound...
On the positive side, though, he tries to convey more emotion than the others did.
True. I'm reaching super Christian too. Take this, Freezer.
By my powers combined, I become Holy Diver.
Super Christian.
You'll never defeat me, Bible man.
So that was the bad voice acting in video games for this week. It's in the bag. Co-op mode. We've all had some fun times with co-op mode in gaming, haven't we? Hopefully.
On earlier consoles, yeah.
Maybe with relatives or loved ones, etc. So, I started thinking about these kind of times. I remember when we had Halo for the Xbox. We just bought an Xbox and we just got Halo, thinking, oh, well, this looks cool. Let's give it a try. Wonder what it's like. we played co-op on it quite a bit, and what we would do quite a bit, especially on like the harder difficulties, when we were fighting the enemies, grabbing the weapons, one of us would be driving and doing a terrible job, usually me actually, I'd be driving doing a terrible job, he'd kill me, take the jeep and drive it himself, do a better job. And then with the later levels, with the flood parasites, which are kind of like, kind of mutated zombie parasitic things that grab onto corpses and then turn them into their ranks, they start attacking you using guns or the claws, jumps, etc. One particular favourite weapon of my brother's was the shotgun. It was pretty overpowered, I'll admit that. I've loved like the pistol and the plasma rifle from the aliens, but he just loved the shotgun because it pretty much decimated enemies. What he would do, every time we would take the shotgun, he would rush up to us, hit us in the back to insta-kill us, grab the shotgun himself, and say, "No, that's my gun!" So when we were fighting again, and he'd die, I go, "Oh, thank you, Morgan." "No! That's my gun!" And constantly kill us over and over. And sometimes
fighting over the same gun.
Yeah, sometimes we might go, "Here's a grenade, this'll help you." "Oh, sorry, Morgan." "No, why did you kill me?" "Oh, don't worry, I'll get it with a shotgun." "Oh no, there's no ammo left." "Sorry, Morgan." And so we'd go like a constant amount of killing each other, which is pretty hilarious. Then I love sharing this anecdote. I must have shared it a few times now. I even talked about it with one of the cyber quizzes. When I played Half-Life with my brother, there was the PlayStation 2 exclusive co-op mode called Half-Life Decay. And you play these two random generic ladies, don't know why, but, and it says, "Oh, looks like Gordon Freeman's gone through Black Mesa, the aliens are invading, do something, ladies."
Go rescue him.
Pretty much, yeah. And we got up to this bit where we thought this guy was said, "Hello there, doctor," and we thought, "Oh, so that's what Gordon Freeman looks like. Let's see what he sounds like. He never speaks." "Hello there, sir. Well, I suppose I could take these ladies over here." We didn't realize, of course, it wasn't Gordon Freeman, but we thought he had specs, he had a bit of a beard. It must be Gordon Freeman. So we always thought for years on end that
specs and a beard does not a Freeman make.
We thought, hey, come on, we were about 9 years old, but in any case, so he said, "All right then, ladies, we've got to go down to this elevator." So we did, and when we weren't in this co-op mode, when we weren't looking at each other with the crowbars, then hitting each other repeatedly, like, and that would kind of like spray blood, but do no damage whatsoever, just with these characters kind of smiling at each other, then. But when we were stuck in the lift for the second level, which is kind of like the tutorial level, the scientists would be going, "Despite what the doctor told us, we're supposed to be getting through here right any time soon." And we thought we didn't like him because he had a very boring voice, so we took turns in killing him, and every time we'd kill him, it would fade out and say, "Mission failed. Keep the survivors alive," fade back in the level again. But so it was kind of like, "Despite what the doctor, whoa! Despite what the doctor, I can't go on. Despite what the doctor, despite what the doctor, whoa, I can't go on. Despite what the doctor, whoa."
Just locked him in a script loop.
Yeah, we did that for about 10, 15 minutes, just constantly shooting him in the face and then shooting him in the ghoulies, and then here we go, "I can't go on.
I can't go on anymore.
Despite what the doctor, just hearing him constantly over and over to say this weird death noise, like, "whoa," all the time. Which is a weird way to die. Instead of like, "Oh, I'm going to slip over. Whoa." No, I'm just going to get shot in the face. Whoa.
Whoa, gnarly.
Yeah, let's give Mod Mania a day in court.
Funny mods. All right, then. I'm sure the lovely people tuning in will have a bit of a ball day with this one. Team Fortress 2 then, gents?
Yeah.
Sure.
Team Fortress 2 it is, then. Well, I found this one from a gent called Karma Charger. He likes to make these joke weapons. So this weapon is called the Super Mega Ultra Alpha Valve Wrench for Team Fortress 2. So this is for the engineer who can create buildings like turrets and dispensers to give health and ammo and teleporters. Well, this weapon, this wrench, is even better because with the alt fire mode, it spawns a level 3 sentry gun at your crosshair for the cost of 0 metal. Yeah. So you can just go just create like 100 sentries.
So just spam sentries.
Pretty much, yeah.
So just make your own little area. Then put sentries all over the place. And
so is it unlimited sentries, or is it still just the one?
No,
because that sounds very broken.
Unlimited.
It's too.
On top of that, it has a slightly increased melee range. So
Slightly.
So every time, naturally, of course, you have a melee weapon, you hit someone, as long as they're next to you, you can pretty much damage them.
Right.
Well, with the Super Mega Ultra Alpha Valve Wrench, the slight increased melee range means that you can hit your enemy across the universe. This weapon has, I think, like a 9,999,900, something like that, damage bonus. 10,000 health on kill, 9,999 seconds of 100% critical chance on kill, no falling damage, 900% faster moving speed, 99% fire / critical hit / explosive / damage resistance on wearer, 100% capture rate. So basically, you got a capture point, you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
Almost 10 million bonus health from health packs and max health. You know what the worst thing is?
What?
It does not have no random critical hits to make it balanced, because as we all know, random critical hits, suddenly being able to kill someone instantly with a weapon, that is pretty unfair, people say. It is not yet patched.
Give you a critical hit.
Do you think that... I think this is something like Gabe Newell kind of stores in his office, in the deep bowels of Valve, just when something goes completely wrong.
Well, presumably this is the kind of these kind of like ridiculously unbalanced things are the kind of things where you can only play it in specific modes. You can't play it in the.
I reckon in this massive vault, like 100 meters below Gabe Newell's bedroom, there's. I think there's
what, like a safe or a bunker containing.
Yeah, nuclear bunker.
The Gabe N cave, which he slides down.
The Gabe N cave. There's like 3 important USB sticks. There's Half-Life Episode 3, game patches, and his money.
And hats for TF2.
Yeah.
Backup hats. But one of them will have the Valve wrench, and I think that Gabe Newell, once people pester him so much about Half-Life 3 and with Team Fortress 2 saying, it's dead, it's bad, no one play it anymore, let's play Overwatch, I think he's going to snap and he's going to start playing again with these overpowered weapons and get his revenge. So it's just like, oh, well, this game sucks anyway. Hey guys, I'm playing Team Fortress 2 and... Hi, my name is Gabe Newell, and I heard that you've been bad-mouthing my game and making jokes about me. Prepare to die.
You're gonna die.
Let's put some incredibly OP weapons in and make them really hard to get hold of. So
along with
Stop
Gabe N.
I upgraded this wrench. You think that this is going to do horrific amounts of damage? Well, it will. But on top of that, every time I hit you, which it will, I take $100 away from your Steam account. Wait, no, but Gabe, I haven't, wait, well, I didn't put any in it. It's on my PayPal. I already have your details. You've got the same password and email. I hope you have enough money. No, Gabe!
Thanks and have fun.
Thanks and have fun. All this money and not enough space. I think that's how Gabe Newell will be rich again.
I love that old Gaben has become the... he's gone from being like the champion of like non-AAA kind of like indie kind of development and has suddenly become like the well, yeah, he's basically become the Gordon Gekko of the games industry.
You're a mean one, Gaben.
He's gone from...
You're as crafty as a spy.
He's gone from to this kind of like messiah-like figure in games to just going down the opposite.
Gaben giveth and Gaben taketh away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to sum things up quite well. This game is called Extreme Wintersports. To be honest, this game was like, I think it was like really early 2000 stuff, and it was a budget game, and they're still trying to hone in the radical dude attitude, but with Wintersports. So it was made by Head Games. So yeah, no surprise if you've never heard of these people before. They kind of just cranked out these low-budget, poor-quality games with lots of commercial sponsorships, likely just rushed out for a quick $1. Easy as an
Red Bull sponsored this one.
It was a lot of sports equipment. With other games like Extreme Paintball, there's a lot of paintball equipment. With a skating game, it was like the toxic waste green fizzy drink that you might have heard of, which tastes a bit like dew from a certain mountain. Wink, wink. But anyway, getting back on topic. So, looking at the packaging, wow, radical, awesome snowboarding events and skiing events. You can play as male and female characters.
So is this sort of like an SSX game?
Let's say
But-
SXX on a ham sandwich budget.
Right.
And I still don't understand, honing the points, male and female characters, when, keeping in mind, the girls have bloke voices.
What?
I don't think it actually works that way if you're trying to hone in. I wouldn't have expected this kind of
It's ahead of the times, isn't it?
To be fair, were they marketing the different genders as a unique selling point, or was that just...
They were actually trying to hone that point across. This is in 2015. This is something I'd expect from Gearbox or Anthony Birch. You can play as a man or a woman or someone who identifies as a potted plant
or a
toaster
or a ninja of dubious origin. Fair enough, but get the voice acting right.
Or stick to the classic, I identify as a Harrier jet. Before you start this gem of a game, let's listen to the announcer. I'll start quoting him. So, start the game. This bad, cheesy bum music, simply put. That's all I could describe it as, just bum.
The word you're looking for, you can't say on the radio.
I think the word bum kind of just pure bum gravy. That's all I'm going to say.
Right.
Okay. So the announcer says 3, 1, go.
Where's the 2? Where's the 2?
It's like the reverse of the Gaben problem.
Yeah, this is his.
Now 2 doesn't exist.
This is it. This is his cousin. This is Nabin or something.
It's like Futurama when Bender has a nightmare and he's just like 1s and 0s everywhere. I thought I saw a 2. It's okay, Bender. There's no such thing as 2.
It's a Bender program, they clearly.
This is Gabe Newell's cousin Nabe Ghoul or something.
Nabe Ghoul. Hello, I'm part of Malv Software. Thanks, and have a good time. Making such classic games as Teamwork Building 2 and...
Hard Life. Hard Life.
Hard Life. Brilliant, but with... Getting back
Left for Bread 2.
Left for Bread.
Abandoned for Death. But anyway, getting back to topic. So yeah, the announcer doesn't actually say 2. It just goes 3, 1, go. I mean, unless they're counting the frames per second, because quite honestly, it runs at about 1 frame per second. Like I've seen frozen gravy run through a funnel faster than this game. It's
and for something that's supposed to be like
I've seen
extreme sports.
I've seen international satellite signals on Sky News work quicker than this, and that's saying something.
So does it have a visual countdown? So is it just like a missing sound file, or is
it might have been just the audio? The audio when it's supposed to say 2, it must have glitched out. It didn't say anything, but that was never patched.
But they should have worked on that. Re-record the tape.
I mean, the guys were in Spain, but that's no excuse anyway. Just because they're Spanish doesn't mean they can't count.
Yeah, maybe he's knackered. Maybe the guy's like 3, 1.
Can I go back to bed now? Shut up, man. We gotta get this by afternoon, but I want to go to bed. Shut up.
Too warm.
Well, they do have those afternoon siestas.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've seen PowerPoint presentations with a higher frames per second rate here, because it runs like a rock on sandpaper. It just doesn't run at all. It's just like... Okay, now I'm getting some speed if I turn all like the details and graphics down. But
so you're just looking at a bunch of like pixels.
You're looking at that white noise on the TV screen.
Yeah. When you're sliding down, I've been sliding down a bit of mountains myself in Norway. When you slide down, just when you hit like a slight dip in, with the gradient, you do not stop. When you're going about 60 miles an hour, you do not stop and glue there for 5 seconds.
Yeah,
correct me if I'm wrong.
Clip against a snowdrift.
Normally,
or bop into a wall and then just get glued there. Like, oh goodness, I'm trapped into the void. Help me, please.
Normally, in reality, if you encountered like a little hole of sorts, like a dip in the incline, normally you'd stumble, maybe fall flat on your face. You don't just stand there plastered to the spot.
Yeah.
And the thing is, and also on top of that, when you fail, you're greeted with a very flat, you loser, or too bad, dude, you loser. I think this guy's trying too hard to sound radical. You old fishy on a dishy, you dweeb on a bucket, you gone bad. Let's get jiggy doodah with it. No one says these things anymore. No. Come on, please.
Does
stop.
he?
Does anyone?
I'm sorry. It's just like I've been exposed to so much like mind-blowing weirdness in the past 2 hours or so that it's just like I'm having trouble discerning which is the actual weirdness and which is you exaggerating. Maybe that's the point.
Your perception of light just changes in front of your eyes.
Yeah.
You feel it disintegrating.
Yeah, like black is white, up is down, dogs are cats, and
Cats are
Christmas,
dogs.
and Christmas is in July.
It adds to the challenge.
We are through the looking glass.
Bad voice acting in video games.
What? I've been waiting for you, friends.
I'm not leaving you behind!
Dr. Wowie.
I'm not a terrorist! Calm down!
Impossible!
Just take a look at this.
Oh no!
What's going on with that radio?
I have done all I told you. Ho! What?
Yeah.
Bad voice acting in video games for this week. Surprisingly enough, it's actually to do with an Elder Scrolls game.
Oh.
I know what you're thinking. Oh, he's going to be covering Skyrim now. No.
No,
indeed, no.
No, we're not.
We're actually going to cover...
On that, just as a disclaimer, Skyrim is not the only one.
Shockingly enough, did you know that Skyrim was the 5th game? I know. Hold on to some furniture. Skyrim is actually the 5th game. Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. I thought it was the first game based on title alone. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim.
Yeah.
I thought that was the first entry. This one's actually to do with an Elder Scrolls spin-off game.
Oh.
Back in the 90s called The Elder Scrolls Redguard.
Oh.
And the voice acting. The voice acting is something to behold. Okay, let's play some of the samples and we'll talk about them in between.
We haven't spoken in 10 years. There was trouble. I killed her husband.
Well, he's pretty casual about that.
What? This is muffled.
Yeah, the audio in the game is quite compressed, so I apologise about that.
It's like some rubbish Skype call in like the Antarctic or something.
It's to save memory, I think.
Save memory?
They recorded with a sweet roll, basically. They recorded on that. But yeah, he was awfully casual about oh, we haven't spoken in 10 years. Yeah, I just killed her husband. Sucks, I know. No, I just killed her husband.
Killed her husband?
Simply put, it sucked. Let's play the next snippet.
He thinks to himself, he thinks to himself, no! A big hit, but it won't, no! You're rough, no!
What? I couldn't. The only thing I could say was like, no! I don't know! I don't know.
to explain, that was basically combat in
and it is dreadful.
Combat in Elder Scrolls Redguard. You know when you fight in a game and they might yell, "I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you." Yeah, and if you attack them, they go, "Oof," etc.
Yeah.
With this game, every time they're fighting you, they'll say the same line again. If you hit them, they'll play one of two lines, like, he thinks to himself, no, he thinks, no, I shouldn't, he think, no, he think, no, I should, no. Shut up. No person yells, no, he thinks to himself.
What is this? It's like, oh, man.
Well, again, according to the 90s, that was combat, what combat in-game would sound like.
It's like,
hear,
2 blocks of white noise colliding here.
So all you hear is swinging of sword. Every time you hit someone, he yells, no, he thinks, no, he thinks. And every time he's kind of ready to hit you, he goes, I'm going to hit, no, he think, I'm going to, no. Any case, ooh, it gets worse. It gets even worse.
Gosh.
All right, let's play some more.
I'm not sure I follow you. What flag do you mean?
We're supposed to trade off. One of us watches for ships, waves the flag when he sees one, then the other rings the bell to let people know.
What?
Damn, rat sucker!
He sounds like Booker T on helium. That's what he...
Oh, this is my fame 5. You gotta love it. Sugar ducky quack quack.
Honestly, anyone could have done that voice.
Yeah.
Anyone could honestly just go, I am a character. Oh, well, we wanted a good voice. Well, how about this? It's good enough. It's a voice, close enough. I feel so tempted to, next time I go to work or I do a Skype call for maybe for another writing job, etc. And someone says, hello there, how are things? Well, I think things are pretty good today. What the hell?
I think the quality of this sounds horrible.
Let's see, play even more. It gets even worse.
Oh, please, no.
What do you know about the island?
I know, a rascal's ass is stuck here till I fix this contraption.
What is that noise? What was that noise?
That was,
It sounds like someone was grating his face along the curve. He's like, yeah!
Oh, jeez. Oh, sorry, I just love that.
We've broken. We've broken Jake. We've broken for the first time ever.
I apologise, sorry. That was a character sitting down, and he's trapped. I think he's stuck in some sort of machine, and his reaction to the whole thing is just, I'm stuck here, and I can't get out. He sounds like Rolf from Ed and Nettie. Ed, boys. That was undoubtedly one of the worst pieces of voice acting I've ever heard. That was absolutely hilarious. Oh, my God. Oh, gee. It nearly broke me. This last bit, okay, it doesn't get worse. It gets slightly better, but that's not saying much.
Oh, God.
Izara was part of the Restless League. What?
Izara was part of that league.
What? It sounds like Patrick.
SpongeBob, what? It's like he's just reading off a script like, she was part of this. Shh, Steve, that's your line. Oh, right. What? That's almost as bad as... What? Almost as bad as that. What? Oh, geez, that was awful. Here's a tech and game fact for you lovely people out there. Did you know, in Bully Scholarship Edition, going around as the enemy of the bullies, going to beat them all up and help all the factions of nerds and preppies and greasers, etc.
Delivering sweet vigilante justice.
Pretty much. It was probably one of the few games that actually allowed you to start beating up teachers, not only with your fists or maybe with your trusty slingshot, but also baseball bats and fire extinguishers.
Oh, man.
You can actually grab the fire extinguisher, beat up the teachers, just club them into submission with that, and then spray it around them and choke them.
Okay.
Of course, naturally, the notoriety meter goes just off the charts, so that's going to attract the attention of other teachers and the prefects.
And the police.
They're going to put you into friggin' detention if you decide to.
Detention for whacking someone with a baseball bat?
Or a fire extinguisher, yeah, especially if they're the teachers.
That requires being arrested, being put in detention.
Oh, this takes me back to my youth, Aston, back when I was in school. Like when I started beating up my teachers with a fire extinguisher and then said, Jake, that was very naughty. You're going to get a 15-minute detention.
Now go, before I change my mind.
Oh, jeez. And of course, usually when you send for detentions in Bully Scholarship Edition, you might be given like a tedious side quest like mow a lawn or do something like that, and then you get off the hook. But I don't know, I think when you're going around beating up the teachers and prefects with a fire extinguisher, they get a detention and then maybe have to mow a lawn. I don't think that's a suitable punishment.
No.
Call me crazy, but I think that's a little bit too easy.
That's too lenient by my standards.
I would have assumed the punishment would have been something like, I don't know,
10 lashes or something.
10 lashes with barbed wire.
Yeah.
Polish the entire school with a toothbrush while someone pelts you with rocks or something like that. That would have been a more suitable punishment, but no. I just remember stumbling into a bedroom once and watching my brother just grab the fire extinguisher, club the gym teacher almost into submission with that, and then start running away when about 5 or 6 prefects were chasing him down, trying to tackle him. It was just absolutely hilarious. And like I say, brings me back to my days, back when I was at school, when this was commonplace. This happened every day.
Then they banned it.
Yeah, then they banned fire extinguishers, then the place set fire, and, well, what can I say?
What for them?
I didn't know petrol and paper were flammable, Aston. They could have told me.
Yeah.
They could have told me not to put the Bunsen burners there, but political correctness gone mad, that's what I say.
Yeah.
In Hitman Contracts, instead of having 47 climb over a balcony, jump just like any normal person would, he makes the most bizarre yell.
What?
A very weird noise. He climbs over and then just yells, calm down, 47.
It's like,
It's a very weird noise it makes. Thing is, that's supposed to be a noise when he gets shot, like, naturally, when you get shot, of course you're going to yell, ow, etc. But
when he gets shot, does he go, huh?
Wait, no, he doesn't go, hoop, when he gets shot point blank with a friggin' shotgun. But yeah, it's just something that my brother always laughs at, and again, I also laugh pretty quick as well. Anytime we're climbing, like, a balcony in a game, even if it's not Hitman Contract, then at some point we're going to impersonate Agent 47 from that game, just going, the weirdest possible noise you can make for just making a simple jump. Imagine if Mario's running around, instead of going, he just goes, all the time. It sounds like he's trying to drink bleach-flavoured coffee and just trying to regurgitate it all out. I remember a long time ago we managed to get the likes of Fallout 3, and it was a great RPG.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. I did enjoy Fallout 3 a lot. Going through the vault, which is pretty much like the overglorified trading section, whatever. And then all hell broke loose when you step out of the vault at age 19. And they're saying, oh my god, we got a problem. You know that scientist guy who's friends with your dad? Yeah, he's dead.
What?
Your dad's gone.
What?
All hell's breaking loose.
What?
I love you.
What?
Oh, wait. So naturally, all hell's breaking loose. Some of the security's trying to kill you. One of them isn't. Rat roaches are pouring in, radioactive, gigantic
this is
roaches.
at the beginning of the game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you discover that, the Overseer was the one who's responsible for killing that nerd, and he's going crazy because your in-game character broke out of the vault, because it was never supposed to be opened. Never, ever, ever supposed to be opened.
Super secret.
Yes. So, crazily enough, then I went down near the exit, then I spotted the Overseer, and I thought, alright, time for payback. And I rushed in because I discovered that the girl who told you, oh my god, my dad's the Overseer, it's gone crazy, help me. So I decided to help her and confront him, saying, what the hell's going on here? Oh, well, young man, I hope you're happy. Your father just caused all this crazy riots. I thought, alright, you kill that nerd, even though he only had about 3 minutes of screen time. I liked his voice because it sounded silly. In any case, you're going down. So, naturally we fought, and I killed him. And then I smacked him over the head, knocked him on the ground, killed his supposed best friend's father, grabbed a switchblade, I started to because I discovered that you can actually cut off limbs in the game. So I killed him, I cut off all his limbs, and then I decapitated him, so it's just a torso on the floor with 4 severed limbs in this game, in Fallout 3. I dragged the head, which had this fixed face of horror on it, like... Just moments before I killed him, fixed face of horror. I took the head, walked over, placed it on the table where where Amanda, the girl who you saved from, I put the head right on that table, rotated it so it's just staring at her, and she's just sitting there with her hands in her face like, oh my god, I just can't believe you killed my father. And I said, it's okay, look, he killed that person and he could have harmed you. I guess so. You should get out here now while you still have chance. By the way, I got you a souvenir. I hope you enjoy it. Oh, well, maybe this will feel... Naturally, if the game had any sort of realism, I don't think she would have forgiven me, but I think she forgot about it quite quick. I regret nothing.
What? I've been waiting for you, friends.
I'm not leaving you behind!
Dr. Wowie.
I'm not a terrorist! Calm down!
Impossible!
Just take a look at this.
Oh no!
What's going on with that radio?
I have done all I told you, Ho.
What?
Yeah.
We've got some pretty bad voice acting. It's from a game called WinBack Covert Operations.
This is taking way too long. We're in trouble now.
Why does he sound so cheerful about this?
I don't know.
Is
he a weirdo?
I don't know. This is supposed to be like, oh my god, all these monsters and enemies are coming to attack me. Like, oh no, we're in trouble now. That's a bad thing.
Tom left a message. He wrote it on the floor in his own blood.
In his blood? Way to go, kid.
What?
Way to go, kid. You wrote it in your own blood.
Congratulations.
What is up with these people? They're going through the danger zone. Their lives are on the line.
And they're taking extreme pleasure in this.
Yeah, thinking, wow, this is great fun. Someone's got shot in the back and he's dead. I'm going to die. It's such a great day. And
there's blood messages.
Wow, way to go, kid. What a brave soldier.
What a guy.
I need you to listen to me very carefully. Dan, our commander, is alive.
Really? So he did survive the crash?
Yes, but he's betrayed us.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh my god, he's betrayed... let me just play this dramatic sound. He's betrayed us! He's alive! Like I say, it can't be as bad as this gem from a couple of weeks ago from Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. It can't top this one, Aston.
This is Shang Tsung. This is my chance. I will not be fooled again, Shang Tsung.
What?
And that is precisely the reason why all my mates in this chat box keep spamming it with What?
What?
A couple of weeks ago, how do you respond when you see a man with a gun? You don't yell, what? Or, alert, oh my god, get the guards! No, you just yell, gun! Gun!
Goon.
Oh my god, he's got a gun! Run away, Aston! He's got a gun! He's got a snooper rifle! Beware of the snooper rifle, Aston! It's a diddly gun!
Got the shoot goon.
Apparently that's what people in Budapest sound like. I don't know why, but I'm not going to argue. Forget it. That was bad voice acting in video games. But what would happen if video games were ultra politically correct? What if there was a mass censorship on video games and they had to butcher them into submission?
Well, Duke Nukem wouldn't exist.
You know, funny you should mention Duke Nukem, actually. Well, I think Duke Nukem, when you're playing around, killing aliens, etc., you'd every time you try and tip the exotic dancers and the babes, shake it, baby, they would turn around and go, hang on, Duke, are you flirting with me? I have you know that I am a married woman, and this is against the law. I'll see you in court. Da-da-da-da. Oh, damn it. Not again. This is the third court case this week. I think...
That'll just completely take the fun out of it.
You teleport to the courtroom. You'd have a long, boring sequence trying to explain, I'm Duke Nukem. I'm not a sexist. I'm just a hedonist. All right, Duke, you're off this time. Not guilty. And that would sacrifice about 3 hours of your time.
Yeah.
And then you'd go back to the level and you discover there's more aliens and it makes it more difficult. You can't be saying rude words. You can't be saying, eat so-so and die. You gotta say, go on the floor and think about what you did. It's
Go
time.
sit in the corner.
It's time to smash the patriarchy and chew bubblegum. He would just be cracking these really forced, lame lines. And I know for sure, games like, what's it called? What's that game people compared to Overwatch, but it sucked? Oh, Battleborn. Battleborn by Gearbox. There was one character, a big buff character, he said, attention units, feminism is awesome. What?
What?
Oh, that was so forced, seriously.
Cringe, why?
I choked on my own bile then. I think Duke Nukem would be saying that, like, remember, sharing is caring. Equality for the masses. No, Duke, no! Say hail to the king! Come get some! No! We gotta fight the patriarchy! No, Duke! He'd be going around, instead of a blonde military haircut, he'd be going around with like a red, like, ultra-dyed haircut. With big, thick lens glasses and piercings on his lips like a total hipster.
Oh.
His jeans would have rips on the shins, etc. And
Yeah, women, they had like the straps as well.
death to Trump or something like that.
Yeah.
He was saying, okay, let's go and check out some other games. How about Dead or Alive? You know those Dead or Alive swimsuit games?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, those
The
are pretty.
much the infamous games, the infamous Dead or Alive series.
I think the Dead or Alive series is pretty. Again, it's just stupid. It's pretty cringeworthy as well.
Instead of the characters just be walking censored blocks fighting
worse,
each other.
I think with those volleyball kind of games where they're dancing around in their bikinis, etc., and you think this is just pure. This is a guy's game, and it's not the game I'd play.
No.
I think they'd wear like diving suits, 19th century diving suits. They'd be walking around. You can only see their face. And
the massive thing with the
like a just a big circle on their face, but the rest of it just iron and leather, and gigantic diving suits. So no sexual content right there, Aston. They'll be playing volleyball. But you know that would be a politically correct Dead or Alive volleyball series. So let's say Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. You go to your house and you're almost assaulted by Big Smoke, and he goes, "You better get out of my house, fool, or I'm gonna call the police and put a restraining order on you." Whoa, Smoke, it's me, CJ. Oh, my dog. Actually, no, he'd be fine with his weight because Big Smoke would be turned into He'd wear a wig all the time. He'd say, "If you must know, CJ, I identify as 2 number 9s.
A number 9 large." That's my gender. The 2 number 9s.
I think. What about the games like Hotline Miami?
Oh,
the
man.
top-down games where you have to kill everyone.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy hurting people? And you got to get these combos and execute them in gruesome ways. I think you must parade around. You must parade around and start attacking people verbally. You know, because you'd go, "Don't worry, everyone. I'm an open-minded person, and I respect all opinions." What? You disagree with my political opinion? Get down or I'm gonna kill you! And you'd go around. Anyone who wouldn't believe you or understand your points, you would have to use violence against them.
And if someone actually tried to stop you with logical evidence,
then you'd have to execute them.
Yeah.
That would be the politically correct.
Is this evidence? I don't need evidence. I got words.
But I love insert name of American politician here. How dare you?
What? I've been waiting for you, friends.
I'm not leaving you behind!
Dr. Wowie.
I'm not a terrorist! Calm down!
Impossible!
Just take a look at this.
Oh no!
What's going on with that radio? I have done all I told you. Ho! What?
Yeah.
This week's bad voice acting in video games is Resident Evil Outbreak File 2. I've got some samples here from the character Mark.
It's Sunday.
yeah, that guy, yeah. The guy who, on the one hand has some calm lines when he's, yelling out names like, George, and then has some really crazy responses in response, because, they have like roughly 2 or 3. For example, they might go, "Come on, over here, follow me," instead of saying, "Go here, go here, go here" all the time. Let's see what he sounds like.
George! David! Cindy! Jim! Yoko!
He's really into it, isn't he?
Very passionate.
Imagine if I'm walking around Aston, like, let's say that's, it's Resident Evil, the Cyberden version. We're running around this building, and we got to collect items, and instead of going, "Hey, Aston, come here, I got a gun for you," instead I go, Aston! Here. Or you chased me after me saying, "Hey, I got a health pack. Jake! Here you go."
Here.
Right here! I'll write it right there. He's really into it. We love it when he just goes, George!
Cindy!
Calm down, Mark. Mark, I'm right here. He actually does that when you're like 2 feet away.
You can stand right in you. Imagine him standing right in your room and just shouts your name.
Yoko!
Great, no,
Are you
God
okay?
deaf.
What? I can't hear anything, Mark. Yoko! I've got something for you.
What?
What? What? What?
What?
What? Brilliant. So Mark does sound crazy. And one of my favourite lines is...
Attention!
Attention.
Yeah, anytime he's handing over an item, instead of saying, come here, I got a gun for you.
He just says attention.
Hey, you. He just yells,
Attention!
Attention!
Is he next army dude or something?
Huh?
Is he next army dude?
Yeah, he is actually. But then again, he can't really get it out of his system. His kind of, I'm a military man kind of persona.
Probably the PTSD kicking in. Something.
Let's put him in like a normal scenario.
Okay.
What if he's running around the shops? What if he's running around the shops trying to grab... grab items?
I can imagine him being like a crazy father of 2 or something, and his kids are wandering at different aisles, and you'll be go like, I don't know, Jim.
Or, hey, where's George? He's over there, Mark. Oh, okay then.
George!
Where are you?
Get back here! Here you go. Attention!
Here's some ice cream.
So that was Resident Evil Outbreak File 2, the bad voice acting. I was thinking about video game budgets, not specifically budgets for making a video game, but what if characters in video games, what if they didn't have that money? What if they had zero, yet still had to do their job? Hitman, Agent 47, the silent assassin, the bold killer clone. What if in every level he's dressed up like a tramp? He's just got like trashy suit. He's just got a trashy rubbish suit, stains of like he's eating from a tin of baked beans.
Urine.
And it says 47, you have a new target. You've got to get into this exclusive hotel. But Diane, I can't get in there. I don't have the budget. You didn't pay for my room. I know. That's why you should get a job, you idiot. Now, there's an international terrorist in there. We'll give you a sandwich if you kill him. Ah, excellent idea, 47. You're disguising yourself as one of the homeless to get close. Disguise. I think, of course, what he'd have to do, be stealthy, because otherwise he'd get caught like, hey, you're poor. You can't be in here, son. He'd have to knock out people and take their outfits. All right, then, I'll just use my equipment like, I don't have the fiber wire to strangle them. I have a piece of shoestring. Yeah, how about Left 4 Dead? I got this.
Oh, man.
I got this idea from The Simpsons when Homer loses his car because Barney takes it to New York City.
Okay.
I got this idea. The escape vehicle is instead a mattress with wheels.
That would be fun. It'd be a nice comfy ride.
It would, yeah. It's just something Homer's substitute for a lack of a car. He just puts wheels on on a mattress. I think he'd just have to push it, wouldn't he? Like,
yeah, you get push.
It's like, come on, Bill, we gotta get in here. Come on, Louis, I'll take care of the tank. The rescue vehicle's here. Let's go. If you just get the zombies all like walking, just at walking speed, all following suit, like, oh, it seems to be getting away, guys. Don't you worry, we'll get you out of here in no time. The special infected won't get us. Why have we got a mattress on wheels? Budget cuts of the army. Oh,
a little more action.
How about Twisted Metal?
Oh.
Twisted Metal, of course, vehicle destruction derby combat, where you pick up weapons in your car, blast enemies with them. I think they would have wheelbarrows, bicycles, just cardboard boxes, and they're sticking their feet out like
Flintstones.
Yeah, like the Flintstone cars. Like,
yeah.
I think the weapons instead of using napalm missiles, homing bombs, mines,
it would just be like Nerf guns or something.
Nerf guns, a long stick to kind of poke them like
a jabber.
I think brooms to kind of swing in their face and slap them.
Spades.
Maybe rocks, or if they're lucky, a Molotov or two.
Pebble, yeah.
How about wrestling games?
Oh,
you know, of course, wrestling games, they emerge from this gigantic Titanotron, a gigantic TV.
It's just a curtain. They just come up from a curtain.
I think if wrestling games were on a budget, personally, I think, yeah, it could be a budget. It could be like emerging from a curtain and like a small TV in the corner instead of this gigantic 100-foot one. I think maybe you do it in the backyard, but everyone emerges from a shed.
Yeah.
And someone uses a little cassette tape from the 90s, plays their main theme on
like
that.
a ghetto blaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And instead of fighting in a big wrestling ring with awesome, exciting storylines,
trampoline.
it's just bouncing on a trampoline, trying to beat each other. Like, welcome to the WWE. Unfortunately, due to major budget cuts, this is the best you're gonna get with WWE 2K18.
Then you get the the announcers sat on like cardboard, like those plastic tables,
yelling through
those cups, bits of string on.
Yeah. Well, King, good God Almighty! It looks like you just got chokeslammed all the way into the hedge clippings. Yeah, we're getting some interference right here from none other than the neighbor. Oh my God, JR, it's Mr. Johnson. He's not happy with all the noise we're making. Oh my God, look at the punches he's swinging.